Bite Your Face Off, and 36 Crazy Fists, The Deserter. And live on air with me, I have Jamie. Yeah, he's from 1967, band out of Phoenix. Welcome to Hard Rock Radio Live.
Hey, how you doing today?
I am doing really good. Everything is going on here at Hard Rock Radio Live. If you haven't been here, you don't know what you're missing, right?
Right. Hell
So
yeah.
tell me a little bit about 1967, what you guys are doing. I know that you have just dropped an EP. Tell me all about 1967. You can talk as long as you want to.
Yeah, 1967, we formed about 6 months ago, have been jamming for quite a while. We just started playing shows like a month ago, and we've got a pretty solid lineup right now. Probably started writing the music a couple of years ago with a writing partner of mine from the Seattle area, because that's where I'm originally from. And we just started bringing the songs to life about 6 months ago, and now we're show ready. Looking for any opportunities in the Phoenix markets, obviously. And we've had some great reviews at some shows locally here with some crowds. They're digging the music without hearing it ever, and it's been good so far. So we're looking to. We're also sponsored by Jägermeister, and
Nice.
Have that going as well. So yeah, just networking right now, kind of the baby stages of a band, if you will. So.
So
we
basically
just dropped an EP on you can catch it on iTunes or Amazon MP3 and all those digital retailers. CD Baby. It's a great EP, really solid rock music. So
I've been digging it so far.
Flatlining Softly seems to be a hot track right now. As far as like everyone, they love that track a lot. They start falling in love with that track. So.
Well, we're gonna really start it out here today with the first track that I actually have been playing here on Hard Rock Radio Live, and that's Dead End Life. So
cool.
We're gonna hear that. We're gonna hear that track right now, and you and I are gonna go talk in the background and get to know each other a little better. And we'll be right back here on Hard Rock Radio Live.
A path is a path, infinite among the rest, and dead end life is where it's at. Things seem more at stake, giving me no time.
And we're back live with Jamie from 1967, a really great band out of, the Phoenix area. I play a lot of Phoenix bands, and 1967 is one of them. So tell me about what you guys are doing. I know you said off air that you guys are playing a festival in Chandler. Tell us a little bit about that, and where you guys are traveling to, and what you guys are doing.
Absolutely. This festival is called Woodstock, and you can go buy tickets at woodstock.com. It's this big 3-day festival, local bands, vendors, camping games. It's going to be really, really cool. I'm bringing the flyer up right now here. Yeah, September 16th, 17th, and the 18th. Starts at noon. Ends when it ends. It's in Chandler at Warner and the 101. You can get tickets at azwoodstock.com. And it's an annual outdoor event in Arizona that gives local bands and performers the opportunity to rock you hard, to have fun. And everything's going to be sold on site. It's private. It's BYOB, packed lightly, as clothes are optional.
Oh,
strictly for
really?
Wild adults, 21 and over. Anything goes. So, let your wild side out for this epic adventure.
Clothes are optional, huh? Interesting.
Promo code Facebook to get $10 off of the tickets.
Nice. That's a nice deal right there. Man, I didn't hear about that. That's a new one on me. I think I'm going to have to check that out.
And then Saturday
really
night
good.
on the September 17th, we're going to be playing September 16th at this Woodstock thing at like 4 p.m. And then we'll be up in Prescott at Lizard's Lounge on September 17th.
So do you guys play a lot up in the Prescott area, Flagstaff, around in that area?
Yeah. We're looking to get up there for sure. So absolutely.
So what are your plans right now with 1967? Do you plan on touring?
Yes, we do. When the time is right, we're currently looking for a PR agent or a reputable manager or agent to bring the music and the artist to the next level. That's our kind of short-term goal. And we're also, as far as the Phoenix market, we're targeting the radio stations to try to get regular rotation. And then we're also recording a kind of a more longer EP, like 6 or 7 songs, which should be pretty hot quality, that we'll probably start shopping to the local radios and kind of go from there. So got a lot of stuff going on.
So
like
tell
I
me
said, beginning stages, but things are going well. We're getting a great response.
Well, it's definitely a good thing, getting a good response in the first couple of months after an EP drops. So tell me a little bit about the rest of the band, what they all do, and
The bass player is Jordan Courtney. He runs a car dealership in the Phoenix area. Midway Chevrolet, I believe, if anyone's interested in checking that out. And then also Nathan Marchese is our drummer from the California area, just moved out here. I believe he's a manager at a local shipping distribution company in the Mesa area. And then myself, I do music licensing, so I'm placing music into TV and film and advertisements on a regular basis. So that's kind of what I do on an independent level. That's pretty much the band right there. So
quite a mixture of different personalities, and I kind of like that, because it shows that musicians really do go out there and have real jobs too.
We don't want real jobs, but we have to for the time being. But
well, who the hell does? I know personally, what I would like to be doing is this full time, but there's always school and work and all that other crap that goes on top of it. But so tell me, how did you guys get involved in Jägermeister?
Yeah, I'm from Seattle originally, so I've played in a lot of bands up there, particularly the band Prozac Staple. That's my first band. We're still kind of together, but I live down here, so it makes it tough. But yeah, I started that relationship with Jaeger when they kind of really started getting this thing going with JaegerMusic.com in 2001 or so. And yeah, just started it up then, and we got some good opportunities in the Seattle market out of that. We got to open for Head PE, Saliva, Slayer, Mastodon, Killswitch Engage, and a bunch of other great bands back in the day. Breaking Benjamin, I think, was in there. So they had the Jägermeister tour, which you've probably heard of, right?
Definitely, I have.
So
yes.
we were, they give unsigned bands, local opportunities when they kind of pull in town. So that's what we got out of that. And then I just called my old contact up. Basically, it was that easy. And hey, I got a new band out here in Phoenix. I want to start getting this going again. So that's kind of where we're at,
Awesome.
I don't know if you've been to a Jaeger show. The band usually just gives out, free merchandise, T-shirts. We get the Jaegerettes out. Hot chicks hanging out at the show. And it adds a lot of value and a lot of fun to the show. And helps promote Jägermeister. And it's a win-win for everybody. So.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely.
Yeah.
Well, it's a win-win for us today too, because we're going to hear another one of your songs, and this one is the one you were talking about earlier, Flatlining Softly. So here we are, 1967, Flatlining Softly, right here, Hard Rock Radio Live with me, Cynfully Lucious, during Sonic Sushi.
I thought I knew. I thought I knew you. Thought I grew with you, and I love you.
And we're back live here on Hard Rock Radio Live. I have Jamie from 1967 with me. And, we've been talking about all kinds of stuff off air. And he was telling me about roller derby, and we were talking about being in my pajamas in the middle of the afternoon doing a show. And, of course, he is here promoting his band, 1967, which is a fairly new band out of Phoenix. And we've been hearing about what they've been doing, who they're connected with, and all that other jazz. And, is there anything else you want to talk about, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, basically, you can check us out on Facebook. So go to facebook.com, type in 1967. You can't really miss us. Or you can go to facebook.com/1967band. Reverb Nation, we're up there as well. You can listen to our tracks. Go buy our EP on iTunes. It's like $2.97. I mean,
what a bargain.
Like we're giving it away.
You can't get, cheaper than that, I don't think, on iTunes.
But I guarantee people they're gonna love the music right off the bat. They're gonna attach to one of these tracks, So I guarantee it. But yeah, I mean the music's solid. I mean the live show is explosive. I mean we just get up there and we pretty much, our whole aim is to blow the roof off of the place and just be nice, just be fucking loud and aggressive and passionate about what we're trying to convey, and then the way we play. We're aggressive, intense players. We've been around for a little while, and we love playing music. So
I think it's hard to find people like that, though, that are in love with what they do. There's musicians out there that that are just out there because they want to be a musician. They're not passionate about their music that they're playing, or that they're even playing for someone out there. They just want to do what they want to do. And I think it's really refreshing to hear a musician say that they actually love the music that they play and love playing it for other people.
Yeah. No, we dig the shit out of it, and another thing I was going to mention here was, gosh, I can't even remember. Son of a gun.
It's okay. It's, live radio. I think we all forget what we're going to say,
Oh, that's cool.
But there's one thing that I want you to do for me.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
If you want to see the one of the best covers of Bored by Deftones, you got to come to one of our shows.
Ooh.
That's what I say to the public. If you want to see a great, awesome cover by the Deftones called Bored, you need to come to our show.
Well, that's reason enough to come to a show then.
Yeah.
Definitely. There is one thing that I want you to do for me before we play this last song, is I want you to go ahead and give me a shout out. Go ahead and tell me, your name, the name of the band, and you're listening to Hard Rock Radio Live with Cynfully Lucious.
This is Jamie Reynolds with 1967. You're listening to Cynfully Lucious on hardrockradiolive.com.
Rawr! That was awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to get into your last...
PSAs.
Yeah, the PSAs are great. We're going to play your last song. It's called Only Me, 1967. Thank you so much, Jamie, for being on air with me. And hope to have you back soon when you release some more music. Stay on the line with me. I'm going to throw this track on, and we'll talk for a few more minutes, okay?
All right, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome. Here's 1967, Only Me, live on hardrockradiolive.com.
this pain go, and with this flow release comes patiently for you. Value our time on this earth, take a train to the end of life. When we get there, we will know how long it takes to reach our fate. I'll travel day and night to reach the end, together for life.
Well, we're back. I'm Cynfully Lucious, and I just had Jamie from 1967 live on air with me. And two great interviews today. One with 1967, and of course, Altered Silence. Rudy was here, and we had some great discussions and heard some great music by both bands. Both are from the Phoenix area. I hope you get a chance to check them out. Check them out on their Facebooks. 1967 and Altered Silence. Tell them that you heard about them here on Hard Rock Radio Live.